Hello, collective, and welcome to my channel, NUBODI. I am Latriviette, and I will be doing a general reading for the collective audience today. If you are new to my channel, welcome. Thank you for joining me. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. If you are a returning subscriber of mine, welcome back, and thank you for your support. Don't forget to hit the like button, though. It does help out the channel. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So, before getting started, just a gentle reminder to those watching videos on the internet, particularly tarot readings. Use discernment when you are watching any videos. Not all of the information will pertain to you. Maybe none of the information will pertain to you. Take what resonates and leave the rest. All right. What's the words? I forgot my own saying. Wow. Are we still in Mercury retrograde? Take responsibility for your own health and well-being, people. So I'm going to bring my singing bowl now, clear my energy, raise vibration so that I'm able to get a clear and accurate message for you and for me. Here we go. All right. Now, happy Thursday. Happy Thursday. Hope everyone's doing well. Hope you're having a great morning, afternoon, evening, whatever it is for you when you receive this message. So let's get into this reading. So I did some energy digging, see what the current overall energy is for this reading. You have Death and the Maiden and the Winged Seer. All right. So Death and the Maiden talks about someone's boundaries being violated. We've had this before. It's card number 28. 28 reduces to 10. Someone could be born in 1982. 28 reduces to 10, talking about completion. So the end of that. So anyone's been feeling like, someone continues to violate your boundaries, disrespect you, your energy. That's about the end. That's completed. Got the Winged Seer here. Talks about foresight, clairvoyance. Okay, it's card number 12. 12 reduces to 3. 3 is about groups. If you look into this this card here, Shadow and Light Oracle, you'll see many eyes. Okay, so the energy that I'm getting with that 3 there, 3 being groups and the many eyes, there's a group of people who are seeing clearly now that they've been lied to, they've been hoodwinked, bamboozled, and I forget the other one, but anyways, so they're starting to see clearly now, and I've been picking that up in my readings before, where people are seeing that they've been lied to and duped. It says, you may have been drawn into the drama and the color and entertainment of a relationship that is full of highs and lows and passion, but you are now discovering that it is tiring, draining, and lacking in respect. Says this is a very out of balance relationship between you and another at this time. All right. So this could be a single relationship or a relationship with people. I'm getting the energy that is not just a relationship with one person, but the one person in relation to many. All right. Let's get into this. See what's going on. Let's see what's going on, people. Holy Spirit, what do we need to know about this energy, please and thank you? Who's seeing clearly? What are they seeing clearly? What do we need to know? Please and thank you. Whoop. Ritual. So someone did a ritual. They could have paid for a ritual to get done, or they did a ritual themselves. Let's see, what do we need to know? And we'll get out the ritual deck, see what's going on. Travel. Travel's in reverse, so someone's unable to travel to or travel from. They were unable to get this ritual done. They were unable to travel to get this ritual done, so they may have done this ritual themselves, but they were not successful. Achievement in the reverse. are we talking about here, Holy Spirit? Who are we talking about, please and thank you? Someone lost the house, so they could have been doing a ritual to uh, keep a house, obtain, maintain the house, but that was unsuccessful. Real love. So someone could be in a new relationship. Someone could be in a new relationship. Maybe they're seeing clearly the lies and deceit, betrayal that they have been going through. Jezebel. So Jezebel, if you're not familiar with the Jezebel spirit is looked at as someone, mainly a feminine energy, who breaks up marriages and relationships. So there could be a Jezebel looking at this relationship and seeing that it's true love, real love going on, and she's not happy about that. Look at the smirk on her face. So this Jezebel could have done spell work or rituals over other people or over the relationship to I got it. It took me a minute. This Jezebel did a ritual over her relationship uh, to appear that it was real love, but it wasn't. It was the ritual, the spell work. But it wasn't successful. If it was, it worked before. It's no longer working now. People, not only are other people seeing the falsehood of this relationship, but the person in the relationship, the other person in the relationship, is seeing that it's not real, that they believe that it was real love. They're losing a home. They're losing a home. They're not achieving the things that they have. I said they, so it could be, there's definitely more than one, but you got three over here with the groups. They may or may not have been involved with this Jezebel. I believe that they were involved. I believe that the ritual was done over their eyes as well for other things, but yeah, there were rituals with the S, plural, done by this Jezebel. Confirmation. Whoop, whoop. All right, then. So let's get some zodiac signs here, see what's going on. Holy Spirit, what's zodiac signs that may be involved? So we got a Sagittarius, a Leo, and a Taurus. Sagittarius, Leo, and Taurus may be involved. You could be one of these signs. Holy Spirit, tell me about this Jezebel, please, and thank you. What do we need to know about this Jezebel as it relates to the collective? Can't make this one too long. I didn't even realize the last one was an hour. I usually don't do hour readings. Prostitute. This Jezebel's a prostitute. She out here selling things. It says places material considerations and security above self-empowerment. So rather than work a 9 to 5, and there's no judgment. There's no judgment. You got to do what you got to do to make ends meet. But I don't get the energy that that's the sole purpose. You feel me? This person's doing a lot of strange for a lot of change. Avenger, desire to balance out the scales. This person could feel like they were wronged by you, collective, in some type of way, and they're looking to balance that out. Engineer. So this person could be tech savvy, hacker. I get hacker energy. Hacking websites, emails, Wi-Fi's, hacker. I get hacker energy. Warrior. This person likes to fight. This person likes to fight. I get drunken fights. When this person gets drunk, they like to fight and all in the clubs and whatnot. Pioneer in the reverse. Pioneer in the shadow attributes talks about compulsive need to keep moving. So with that prostitute card, they could have moved around a lot. Not staying in one place and can't get all your Johns from the same place. Anywho, let's keep it moving. Holy Spirit, what do we need to know about this situation as it relates to the collective, please and thank you. Yeah, this person did a lot of rituals to pull the wool, bamboozle, and hoodwink a lot of people. And this person's losing steam because the spell works are no longer working, not only on you, collective, but on all these people. The spell work is wearing off, or this person. So you got the travel here, unable to travel. I feel like this person did a lot of traveling over time to the different places. What? Keep moving, right? Keep moving. Did a lot of traveling over time to get spell work and rituals done from like some powerful, strong people who have a very good success rate. Angel of balance. This person's out of balance. Not only is the person out of balance, but with this desire to balance the scales of justice, this person feels like uh, either you have wronged them or they have been wronged in some type of way, and they felt like the things that they were doing were justified. They're out of balance. Card number 48. Someone could be born in 1984. 48 reduces to 12. 12 reduces to 3. 3 is about growth and mastery. Yeah, this person's out of balance. They refuse to look within. Reflection, introspection is not one of their things, not their shtick. And so because of that, they got some imbalance of emotions. TikTok, they ran out of time. So they ran out of time with the cycle. This cycle is closing. It's card number 3. I'm sorry, it's card number 30. 30 reduces to 3. Growth and mastery. You got 2 3s out here. They were supposed to learn some of their karmic lessons by the time this cycle ends, and they didn't do that. They chose not to. And they're running out of time. They ran out of time. TikTok's about divine timing. People think they have all the time in the world to get their life together, and then one day they don't wake up. The time is done. You out here lollygagging when you're supposed to be doing something. When you're supposed to be, you know, not everyone. Everyone has a purpose. Okay, let's just say that everyone has a purpose, good, bad, or indifferent. Everyone has a purpose. Okay, not everyone has a divine purpose, but still, whatever that purpose is or was, this person was supposed to get on it and they didn't. So I feel like even bad, uh him downstairs, them downstairs, they'll give you so much time. So if you sold your soul for fame, fortune, and uh is celebrityism a word? Celebrity, to become a celebrity or to be a celebrity or to be a famous celebrity or a famous influencer, whatever they sold their soul for, they still had so much time to do X, Y, and Z. Because just because you sold your soul doesn't mean that there wasn't some payment that was due, or uh some payment that was due. This person ran out of time to do that, and so payment is due. The fate, it was fated to happen. I don't know if you can see that. It was fated to happen. It was fated to happen because if you got to live under a rock to not have seen the Matrix. So if you remember the Matrix, at least the first one, take the red pill or the blue pill. I don't remember which one is which, but I do know one unplugs you from the Matrix, and one, you're like, nah, I want to stay in the Matrix. I like it here. Just like the one guy, I forget the one guy's name. He said, no, I know the steak's not real, but it smells good and it feels like it tastes good. So he decided to stay in the Matrix or whatever. Anywho, fates. The fates have spoken. It was fated for this to happen this way, so that some other things could play out. All right. It's card number 17. 17 reduces to 8, manifestation. So they manifested this fate by the choices and movements that they made. And their time is up. They know why. Why is in reverse. They know why. So on the card of why is a fairy picking up a book with wings. I always call that book the Akashic Records. Akashic Records is like your book of life. Okay, it talks about uh, your past, your present, and your future. Where you've been, where you are, and where you're going. They already know why whatever is happening to them in their lives is happening. They already know why what they set out to do to you is not happening. Card number 31. 31 reduces to 4. 4 is about structure and stability, and it's in the reverse. Their structure and stability is tanking. It's tanking. It's going down. They're out of balance and they're crashing out. They're crashing out because they're running out of, or ran out of, tricks to do, and everybody's seeing. All eyes are on them now. They want all eyes on you, collective, with the lies and deceit that they did and said about you, and they wanted people to look at you in a certain way, in a way of disgust, in a way of I don't want to mess with that person. I want to deal with that person. They lied on you so that people would distance themselves from you. Lovers, friends, co-workers, family. And now all eyes are on them because people are starting to wake up to the lies that were being told and the things that were being done. Now this person's out of balance. They're crashing out. This is way too big. No place like home. It's in the reverse. They're losing a home. No place like home is in the upright talks about being comfortable in your own skin. This is your home. This is your structure. It's your home, your structure, your temple for your soul, for your spirit, for your higher self, for your inner child. Whoever this Jezebel is doesn't like themselves. Now, Jezebel is usually a feminine energy, but take it as it resonates. Masculines can be Jezebels. But this Jezebel here doesn't like the skin within. But this right here, the energy that I'm getting with no place like home, this house being upside down, this person's house is upside down. Their structure and stability is upside down. For the things that they've done, people are seeing, are taking note, they're watching because things are not making sense. Their actions, this person's crashing out. They're like, what's wrong with you? What's going on with you? This person's crashing out because things are not working in their favor. Achievement was in the reverse. The rituals that they did to achieve a desired outcome did not go in their favor. Holy Spirit, what do we need to know? What else do we need to know about this situation as it relates to the collective? Please and thank you. Triumphant and success is in the reverse. Triumphant and success in the reverse falls upon angel of balance and success. This person is crashing out badly because things are not working. There was a movie that just popped into my head and it's gone. It was a movie of a female crashing out. What movie was that? Man. Well, anyways, triumphant and success, I believe is the the Ace of Swords in traditional tarot. It's card number 1. Ones are always about new beginnings. It's in the reverse. This person thought that they could do all the spell work in the world to create the life that they desire off of the backs of other people. Now, don't get me wrong. You can use spell work to help open doors for yourself. That is allowed. That's not breaking any rules. However, when you use spell work against other people, confirmation to advance your career, to advance your love life, to destroy others, that's not allowed. And so they don't get a new beginning and they're crashing out. They are crashing out bad. They lost a lot of money. They spent a lot of money on either stuff for the rituals, to travel here and there, to go get this ingredient and go get that and go this and go here and there. And or they spent a lot of money for other people to do it. They spent a lot of money. You got engineer here to stalk you and pay other people to stalk you. They lost a lot of money. And they didn't win. They weren't successful. Patience. Patience falls upon TikTok. They were patiently waiting for you to be destroyed. They were patiently waiting for you, collective, to crash out. With all of the things that they did to you, with all of the things that they said about you, oh, they were waiting for you to crash out. But these rituals, okay, how long does it take now? This person should be crashing out by now. This person should be under the bridge crying and broke, busted, and disgusted. They were patient. They didn't want you to be successful, and they waited for your life to be destroyed. It's card number 14. 14 reduces to 5. 5 is about change. There's some changes coming to your life, collective. So again, I'm not saying or would ever say that none of the rituals worked or none of the spell work worked. It may have worked at the beginning, but then this Jezebel and others associated with this Jezebel kept doing it over and 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 over again. Instead of working on themselves, instead of saying, the first 1 or 2 times they may have gotten by. After the 500th time, universe was like, hold up now. And it may have not been that long, but it was long enough for your angelic team, your ancestors of the Most High and purest of light, your angel helpers, earth angels, whoever's on your team, to awaken you to what was going on. So TikTok is divine timing, but everyone's on different divine timings, if that makes sense. Everyone's on different timelines. Everyone's on a different journey. So, someone else's TikTok might have been 2-3 years ago, where your TikTok might be next month. So this person waited patiently for you to crash out, and it didn't happen. And they ran out of time, because now things are starting to happen to them when they're like, well, what? Wait a minute. Their time is up. Changes about to occur, if not already occurring for this person. Movement, choices, and decisions. What did I say? Based on their movements, choices, and decisions, things are about to change. Things are changing for them that they weren't expecting. Confirmation. You, however, were patient. Your patience caused them to not be successful. Your patience and your movements and decisions caused them to not be successful. They wanted you to crash out and you didn't. They wanted you to act out of character for several different reasons, not just so they can validate the lies that they were telling about you. This person's unstable. They wanted people to see you unstable. They wanted people to see you unbalanced. They wanted people to see you out of character, but in the public, so that they can have witnesses, so that they can record it, so that they can, tell the judge, tell the police, tell whoever would listen. But you didn't do that. You maintained your composure, and they weren't successful. Victory and success is in the reverse. Victory and success in the reverse falls upon why in the reverse. I feel like for some of you, not all of you, but for some of you, they looked at your Akashic records and they knew where you were headed. They looked at your Akashic records because they wanted to go in the past and see what kind of drama and trauma you went through, so they know how to attack you. But you had already healed those things. You were already working through those things, and they missed that timeline. They're unbalanced. It's card number 6. 6 is about harmony and balance. They're unbalanced. You got 2, victory and success, and triumphant success in reverse. They were not victorious in this scenario, in this situation. Light is in the reverse. Light is the sun card in traditional tarot. Could be a karmic Aries involved. They did some things in the dark, hoping that no one would see. The winged seer says clearly, people are seeing. It's card number 19. 19 reduces to 10. 10 is about the ultimate completion. Whatever they were trying to do, like the ultimate, they did little stuff here and there, little things here and there. They went after I want to say after the ultimate blow to you. And I think that's when the universe said enough is enough. And it didn't get completed. It didn't get completed. They did little stuff here and little stuff there to aggravate you, to poke the bear, to distract you, to get you off your path, to get you out of character. And when they saw some of those things didn't work, or none of those things that they were doing worked, then they wanted a big boom, like okay, this is going to get them. This is going to tear them down. This is going to destroy them. This is going to be where they felt you should have been like, enough, I'm done, I don't want to do this anymore, I give in. And they didn't get to that part. They got to that part, it still wasn't successful. Holy Spirit, what's the final message before we get to the tea? What do we need to know, please and thank you? What's the final message before getting to the tea? Limitless opportunities, limitless possibility. The sky, stars in the sky. You have some opportunities coming to you, collective. They try to block the opportunities. Card number 51. So what could be 51? 51 reduces to 6. 6 is about balance and harmony. You have some opportunities coming your way that will help balance out your life. So if you were homeless, you could be getting a new home, or you could be getting a new job that will help you to pay for a new place to live. By home, I mean whatever that is for you. It could be an apartment, it could be a townhouse, brownstone, single family, whatever it is that you choose. But these opportunities coming your way will help balance out what you've been going through. And they try to block that for you. Transpersonal, the watchers. So in the upright, there's a being on top of like the stone. I call it Stone Mountain, but it's overlooking the land. And there's a being just sitting there with their arms crossed like this, looking over the land. Now I always look at that being because the being is very translucent, transparent, with a big glow around them, and kind of like a halo. And I look at that person as an ancestor. It's in the reverse. I feel like the watchers are no longer watching. The ancestors are no longer watching this person. Card number 60. 60 reduces to 6. Balance, harmony, and reverse. They try to, for some of you, this is not everybody, but for some of you, they try to get your ancestors to walk away so they could block your opportunities and blessings. But instead, the things that they did towards you, against you, got their own ancestors and protectors to walk away from them. And so now they're naked, unprotected out in these streets. And that's not a good place to be. Unprotected, not only in the physical streets, but in the spiritual streets. Anything can happen at any time. TikTok, time is up. All right, we'll leave that alone. Rest and renewal. This person has anxiety. I think that they know that they're unprotected in these streets. They cannot rest. I feel like another reason why they have anxiety and they cannot rest is because they know the opportunities and possibilities coming your way, and they don't have a part of it. They get no parts of it. Not only do they not get a part of anything that's coming your way that's meant for you, they have nothing coming their way. That's part of their karma. They have nothing coming their way because of their movements, choices, and decisions against you. Card number 25. 25 reduces to 7. 7 is about reflection, introspection. They cannot go within. Either they don't know how to go within, or they just have too much anxiety, too much, the nerves are on end for them to go within. Like some people say, oh, I can't meditate because, my head just be talking and spinning and so forth. That's what this person is going through. Only I feel like they got some other voices in there. That's why they can't sit still and woosah, because they have some voices in their head, and that conversation ain't good. Opportunities. What did I say? What did I just say? They don't have any opportunities coming their way. And that's why they are unrest. That word? At unrest. Yeah. They have nothing coming their way. They burned their bridges. Because with the first card out was Winged Seer. And I said there's a lot of people looking at the actions and the words of this person, and they're not matching up. And so people are walking away from them. And what they wanted for you by with the gossip and the rumors, now people are gossiping and telling rumors about them, or talking about discussing the rumors surrounding them. It's card number 4, structure and stability. It's in the reverse. Their structure and stability is tanking. They don't have new money coming in, so whatever money that they do have, they're holding on to it. So they may not. Fourth card out was house in reverse, so they may not be paying bills because they don't know when they're going to get any more money just to survive. So they could be getting evicted from a home, or foreclosed on a home, or seized from a home. So evicted from a home is when the landlord said you got to get out. Doop, vacate premises. That's evicted. Foreclosed on a home is when the bank says you owe us money, you ain't been paying, you got to get out. Boop, vacate the premises. Seized on the home. Now that's the alphabet boys. That's when they come kick you out your house. They don't knock. They don't discuss anything with you. They come kick you out the home. Boop. Got to vacate the premises, and then they lock the doors behind you with your crap still in the house. So seized on a home is when you did some federal stuff and they don't care if you was paying or not. You did some stuff against the feds and they coming to take you home. Eyes of the ego, rising above the fray. It's in the reverse. So that big eyeball right there, I always say that that's the third eye. So if you know anything about eagles, especially the bald eagles fly high in the sky. 2 reasons. One, they're looking at their prey down on the ground. They need to see where their food is. 2, they're trying to avoid being prey. Somebody didn't do that. Somebody didn't use their third eye to see who was seeing them. Wow. What did I say? The winged seer. You see clearly, clairvoyance, foresight. There's many eyes that were on them that they didn't know was on them. Okay. So it's a saying of something about what you do when you think nobody is watching. Somebody was watching. It's card number 18. Someone could be born 1981. 18 reduces to 9. 9 is about things coming to fruition. Nothing's coming to fruition for this person, for this Jezebel energy. They brought drama to themselves. They brought a lot of drama to themselves. This person was flamboyant with it, arrogant, obnoxious, and they brought attention to themselves. Not only did they bring attention to themselves, they brought attention to others that was around them and whatever they were doing. So why you got to put my business out there? Because of what you're doing. So that's when all of the eyes, or some additional eyes, started looking. What up, alphabet boys? What up, alphabet girls? What up? So now they have some attention on them, but they don't know who's watching them. A lot of eyes on them that they wanted on you, collective. There was a lot of lies told for a lot of eyes to be on you. And those eyes were on you. Trust and believe those eyes were on you. because of the lies that were being told. And then those eyes looked and was like, what are we looking at? This person's not doing anything. That's whatever was said is not true. And so then those eyes reverted back to the liar. So yes, collective, the alphabet boys and the alphabet girls, they were watching you because some lies were being told. For some of you, there were some false police reports on you. So the police had to, check it out and see what's going on. For some of you, this person lied and said you were the prostitute, that you were out here selling strange for some change. For some of you, yeah, they said you was out here selling some stuff, and so they could have put the word out in your neighborhood. So then you could have been doing hair, you could have been doing nails out your house or whatever, which brought unwanted eyes to your home because people saw people come in and out your home. Now, unfortunately, if you don't have a permit or if you are doing business out of your home and you're not zoned for that, and then people see a lot of people coming in and out your house, then you might get in trouble for that. But while it was still kind of legit, you weren't doing what they say you were doing, they still brought attention to you because of the lies. And so now, because they did so much lying, now they got the attention on them. Let's get the tea. Holy Spirit, what's the tea on this Jezebel here? Please and thank you. What's the tea on the Jezebel? Please and thank you. Work addict. This person worked really hard. They didn't have regular 9 to 5. You were their 9 to 5. Their job was to destroy you. They were paid to destroy you. They were paid to sabotage your life, hack your life, hack your life. And in any, that was their job, and they worked really hard at it. What's this say? It says spreading lies. They worked really hard at spreading lies, slandering and bad mouthing your name all around town to anyone who would listen. Because if they did that, then they would block your opportunities. They would block your forward movement. And what they did was they blocked their own opportunities in their own forward movement. They told so many lies about you, they forgot what lies they told and got hemmed up because their math wasn't mathing. Overindulgence. Too much, too fast. What did I say? They might have started out doing a little here and a little there, and then they got addicted to, oh, this worked, that worked. Oh, let me try this, let me try that. Overindulgence. But overindulgence talks about some other things too. They were probably into some party favors that may come out. Doing a little strange for some change. Opposites attract. You got a new love coming in. They didn't want that to happen. They tried to block that. Block, stop, and drop. Something new, something exciting. This person may be different than who you are used to. Maybe your usual type. This ain't it. Oh, snap. This Jezebel got a lot of babies. Multiple babies. At least 3, I believe. This energy I'm picking up on. Oh, no, this is a male. This is a male with a lot of children. Woo. This is the male with a lot of children. Different baby mamas. Inactive. Someone's deciding to hide out because they do not want the unwarranted attention or unwanted attention, but it's too late. It's too late. All eyes on me. Cursing themselves, bad decisions and regret, wanting to reach out. So they're starting to receive the negative karma from their actions. Not all of them, and I don't understand why not all of them, but not all of them believe that the things that are happening to them or around them is their fault. Some of them know and don't care. They're like, all right, what else do I have to lose? I'm going out like Queen Latifah and set it off. Oh, snap. Private investigator. Someone either hired a private investigator because of all the lies that were so outlandish that they really wanted to get to the bottom of. They just could not believe someone like you, collective, masculine, divine masculine, or divine feminine. They just couldn't believe what was being said about you, and they had to find out themselves. But this private investigator is not only looking into you. This private investigator looked into who started the lies, where the lies came from. They're digging the dirt. That's why this person's hiding out. Because now people are starting. What did I say? The first card out was seeing clearly. People are starting to see. I got to go. Rebound. So this Jezebel, take it as it resonates in your story. Was or is involved with the person that you were involved with. Either they were right after you or they were while y'all were together. That's who this person is. So, all right, I got to go. Yes, I got to go. Let's get this angel number. 768. Angel number 768 says, spiritual clutter. Release repetitive thoughts. Unpack your mind's clutter by writing down without judgment all the thoughts that pop into your head. And that's the same thing with meditating. People, oh, my mind's racing and all these thoughts. Just let them go. Just let them, whatever comes up, just let it go. Write it down. It says, take a look at them reflectively and see where they originate. Acknowledge each one and release the negative ones with love, for they came to deliver a message and you received it. I love that. I love that for you. So that is your message, and I thank you for joining me. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video.